Hey there, welcome to Why and How. If it's your first visit to our channel, hit that subscribe button and enjoy our videos. Have you ever loved someone so much that you wanted to marry them? Well, I haven't, but that might be because I'm too young for that. Why and how does humans decide they want to stay together forever? We're going to discuss that right now, so let's get started. There have been many different things written and said about marriage, but what do they have in common is that they need to secure a safe environment in which to breed and handle the granting of property rights, and protect bloodlines, or a way to form an alliance between families. Marriage was taken very seriously. It often has something to do with money or a land. Rather than love and emotion, this would be the case for a long time until the 19th century, where marriage was so much more about love and desire as it was about social and economic stability. Men would be able to work to afford a marriage. They got to choose a spouse without having to worry about land or parental approval. Now let's talk about different types of marriages. Number 1, polygamy. It's a type of marriage in which men can marry more than one woman at the same time. It still exists in many countries, especially in Muslim countries. But just because something was allowed doesn't mean it was always possible. In other places, the tables were turned and women can have multiple husbands, as in the Himalayan mountains, where all brothers in a family can marry the same woman, and that's what is called polyandry. Monogamy is the universal type of marriage which almost exists in every society, which an individual has only one partner. Nor was marriage even necessarily between two living people. Ghost marriages, where either the bride or groom were deceased, were conducted in China to continue family lineages or appease restless spirits, and some tribes in Sudan maintain similar practices. Now, when you think about marriages, you might first think about the wedding rings. But where does the whole engagement ring tradition come from? Well, the history behind this tradition dates back to ancient times, and it wasn't always so romantic. Actually, it belongs back to the ancient Egyptians, who believed circles were symbols of eternity. Wedded couples exchanged rings made out of braided reeds. These were worn on the left-hand ring finger, which apparently had a vein that ran directly to the heart. The ancient Romans are believed to have started the tradition of betrothal rings instead of giving the bride money or a valuable object. But its symbolism wasn't so much about love as it was about ownership. According to stories, the groom first gave the bride a gold ring to wear during the betrothal ceremony and at special events, then an iron ring to wear at home, meaning her binding legal agreement that he owns her. Engagement rings in America wouldn't become popular until the 1930s. At the time, one diamond company boosted sale in America by having celebrities sport the shiny jewelry, and by 1965, 80% brides were showing off their new jewelry. Few more interesting facts. Many countries wear their wedding rings on the right hand, since that's the hand used to take vows traditionally. The left hand was chosen by some, since it's believed that a vein runs directly from the fourth finger of the left hand to the heart. And when it comes to American men wearing wedding bands, that's a tradition that only dates to World War II. Men began wearing rings as a sign of affection to remind them of their wives back home. We know times are changing, and honestly, we like the idea of shaking tradition up a bit, but keeping up the symbolism the same. So what do you think about marriage? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to come back every day for a brand new video. See you next time!